Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stopping in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Friday, the 12th of August, 2022, going on 8 o'clock in the evening. It is 85 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. It's down quite a bit. 73% humidity. That would be 29 degrees Celsius. It was like 94, 95 a little while ago. Opened the door and it was humid. Oh man. So I was going to do a. If you watched my video yesterday, I talked about a table. I was going to stop and look at it. I stopped and looked at it. The table wasn't what I thought it was, but I liked the top. And then there were a couple of other pieces that I grabbed there also. And yeah, I was going to show them off, but it was humid, just way too humid. I walked out and I walked right back in again. I'm like, nope, not going to do it. I did take it all. I took everything in the house last night because it has been raining off and on, and most of what I found was wood, so it hadn't been destroyed yet by the little bit of rain, and I want to keep it that way. So yeah, just kind of like puttering around and whatnot. I was going through some stuff, and I came across these key rings, key split rings, whatever. And I hadn't been real crazy about how I was mounting these to my lanyard, and it was like, okay, that'll work. It's nice and flat. The only thing that I found that I did wrong, or maybe not wrong, just it didn't work to my advantage, was I used to have the clip at the bottom of the phone, so it kind of hung upside down, and I could stretch the clip that I had so it would go into these type of where is it? These type of phone clamps, but with the ring on it, it won't fit through there. So I had to swap it end for end. Man, those clouds are still dark. The humidity also is hampering me getting out there and doing the lights that I want to do. I put together a light to go at the bottom of the steps or on the steps. Not that that's a major big deal, and if you've been around my channel, you've kind of seen them before, where I take the solar twinkle lights and stick them down the side of a jar. I mean, it's really difficult. You poke a hole in the lid and feed the wire through. The hardest part is it's like 100 feet of little skinny wire that you've got to sit there and just feed through that hole, so it's tedious, not difficult. And then seal the hole up with hot glue or something like that. Hopefully that'll be enough, because I couldn't find my glass cutting drill bits to put a little hole in the bottom of the jar that I used. I mean, I just saw them not long ago as I was going through stuff, and I thought I knew where I put them, but yeah, I didn't. So, oh well, nothing but a thing. If it gets too much fluid in it, I'll empty it out, and hopefully by then I've gotten things even a little more organized than I have them at the moment, which is, I don't know, 87%. So the one tabletop that I found yesterday, it's basically from a coffee table, a large coffee table or a small dinette, like breakfast table. Doesn't have any legs on it, but that would work nicely in my room as an art table. Once I get that one corner of the room cleaned up and all those boxes finished going through them the second time or the third time, however many times I've been through them and sorted them out into, more and more subcategories. But once I get that cleaned up, then that would work nicely over there. I could go out and buy legs, but I've also got 2 wooden stools that will work. I used them way back when in the other room to put shelving on top of, and they lasted for, well, 2.5 years, 3 years. They're still there. Well, my brother's going to be getting rid of them, so I can use those stools and mount the tabletop on those, and it's very easy to take down and store away. You stand the tabletop up, put the 2 stools on top of each other, and yeah. But I was talking about making a swing out table for the porch and making a top to go on top of my 55-gallon drum that I'd like to step outside and cook on when the weather cooperates. And I think one of the pieces that I found last night will work for that. I'm going to try to get out later this evening, maybe once it gets dark and the humidity drops, if it drops. But we're supposed to have rain off and on through the evening, and then like a 70 or 75% chance of rain tomorrow. So it is what it is. So even just like running the USB cords out for the lighting that I want to do outside. I've got the one out there, and it's held up under several rain events, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I have an idea on the next, when I put it back up again, to change it around a little bit, protect it a little bit more. So we shall see. And actually, I just thought that I could leave it on the post and use one of my lanterns to cover over top of it. Stick it up inside the lantern. Maybe. I don't know. Just different ideas. I'll get the one thing set up. Right now I have a black light. Well, it's black. The light itself is painted black. It's not a black light, or it's colored black, or whatever. But I've also got a white one, and all the cords and the USB multi-port piece are all white. So I don't have a problem with mixing stuff up, but if I've got it, you know, I may as well do it. I'm really just, I mean, I wanted to get out. I wanted to get a video done. I wanted to get a riding and rambling done. I wanted to come down and see what they've got going on down here at the bridge. If the bridge is still closed off, or if they've closed off even more of the roadway, like they did before. Because as I thought about it, and somebody else said something, the sign saying, excuse me, saying bridge closed, have been there since they actually took out the span over the intercoastal. So the signs themselves weren't new. The Jersey barriers were new. That's one of them new Broncos. That's not too bad looking. The Jersey barriers, which are the big concrete barriers, the portable barriers you see on highways and whatever. I think they're called Jersey barriers because they were first made in New Jersey. Maybe not. I don't know. I didn't Google it to find out. That's just something that seems to be information that I've just known for ever. But and it could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I mean, what is it called? The Mandela effect or something? Where, like, if you remember Ed McMahon going around and handing out publisher clearinghouse checks, they say that never happened. I don't know. It certainly seemed real to me. I remember getting the publisher clearinghouse envelopes and, you know, ordering magazines through it, and maybe they never actually handed out checks. I definitely remember him being on TV commercials or whatever, handing out those checks. Maybe the reality of it was there wasn't really a check, but I don't know. It's like Shazam. I remember watching a show. I can't remember the guy that was Shazam, but he says he never did it. And if you Google it, it says it never happened. So again, that's something that I remember, or thought I remembered. I mean, I've got enough problems with my memory. People don't need to be messing with me about that. You know, I've had so many head injuries and stuff. There's stuff that I do not remember, and then there's stuff that I think I remember, but then I'm told, no, that never happened. So, and not just the publisher's clearinghouse stuff. It's like, my brothers will say, no, that never happened, but I remember it. No, it never happened. So, a false memory? Maybe? I don't know. But it's something I've been dealing with for 30-some years, 25 years, 30 years, whatever. Like I said, I've had numerous head injuries, 3 or 4 comas. So, you know, my brain can be a little scrambled at times. I lose words, totally forget what I want to say. You know, I've got a word that's just ready to come out of my mouth, and it's gone. And it happens. So, young onset Alzheimer's, maybe. I don't know. That's a weird place to put a table. Right there at the edge of the turn lane. I'm sure they didn't place it there. It must have fallen out, but it was standing the way it's supposed to stand. Totally weird. See, this is right at 20 minutes. All I did was drive down Atlantic Boulevard. It's about the same distance from here, or from my house to here, as it is from my place to the little park on the river that I go to. Takes about the same amount of time. Yeah, it looks like those barriers are still up. Oh well. That sucks. Too overcast for sunset pictures, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and see if we can get you a partial view out there. Out under the bridge. Maybe. Anyway. Let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Salachi, y'all.